Good morning, my friends. I've got two problematic engines. The first one is the Tanaka. You will see now in the video that I will show after this, where I strip the carburetor again and do some work to it. You will see exactly in the video, and it's still not rev up without choke. Didn't get any fuel. And now my Honda EM 500 have a new problem developed, and that is the fuel go to the sump. You can see there the yellow cap. So when I put fuel in, it ran last as you seen on the video, and suddenly at the point when I use it, it die again. And open the carb, clean it, put a new O-ring in, and I discovered the next morning there was fuel in the tank, say about quarter, and the next morning it was empty. The tank was totally empty. I could not see any significant leak on the other side with the carburetor, but I found all the fuel in the sump. For some reason, the carburetor did not seal, but it did not go out of the overflow. It go into the sump, and that was not the first time that happened. So let me just turn it around. Okay, there's the carburetor, and I'm 100% sure that the vent here, there's a little place there. This is the vent, and the pipe go down, and there's no significant leak anywhere that I can see for so much fuel to flow out, but it go to the sump for some reason, and that is definitely open. I've checked that many times. So I've came to the final conclusion that I need a new carburetor, guys. It suddenly start to overflow again for some reason, and also sometimes die without fuel, although there is fuel in. So either the float is sticky and I can't do anything more to it. Every time I open it, it is free to open and close, but once you start using it, it gave me problems. So I'm not going to go further with the carburetor. I check on eBay and there is available. So I'm going to order a brand new one. And for this machine, I'm going to buy a new carburetor as well, because the machine is 7.5, 8 years old, more or less. So 2 carburetors coming up, guys. Otherwise, I can do with these 2 machines now nothing. I thought I sort this out, but then eventually it developed a new problem. And I didn't know if I ever mentioned it, but I took the top off at the point and cleaned all the carbon and everything, but the sleeve is fantastic. The valve seat, nice, everything is fine on top. So it's definitely carburetor problems. Okay guys, so I'll revert back to you on these 2 machines. Hopefully this week that come, I will have new carburetors. And watch the video now where I point out some things that I did to that one now, and still it do the same exact thing. Morning guys, I'm back at the carburetor of the Tanaka, and you remember yesterday that packing sit on this surface of the carburetor, and I remember I said I'm not going to remove it because there's nothing underneath that can be blocked, because it looks so when the packing is on. But I decided this morning to take it off, and I discovered a very important hole just there, and the packing cover it up so that you just not see it, but it is open from the side. It forms a cavity here, and this is directly coupled to the needle in the inside of for the throttle, and I'm going to blow it out. I try my best to blow through that, and it feels blocked with my mouth, so let's do that and put it back together. Further, everything is fine. I've inspected this part, and it's in a very good condition. It is not hard whatsoever, and it looks very good. So it can only be now that little hole. Okay guys, it's back together, and let's put it back on the machine and test it. Okay guys, it's still loose. I just want to make sure from Brandon. Is that correct, Brandon? It's a carburetor, then the big of the thick black one, and then after the paper there is a small thin gasket. If not, let me know quickly so I can replace it. So I'm going to connect the cable and the fuel lines, and then we can start it up for a test. Okay guys, I am so confident that I put everything together, so only now we can start and test it. Okay guys, it's now the time. I just want to choke it, give it a few pumps. Now where's the carburetor? Here. Okay, let's make sure it is on.